and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Friday, 10 October. I'm your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the Belgian Prime Minister has survived a foiled attack, Trump has floated the idea of dropping Spain from NATO, and the Kremlin said it would support Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. So firstly, a group planning to attack Belgium's politicians, including the Prime Minister, was thwarted, the Public Prosecutor's Office and Deputy Prime Minister said on Thursday. They posted on X saying the news of a planned attack against the Prime Minister is extremely shocking. So what? This kind of just highlights the level of threat that is cutting about Europe at the moment, whether it be from terrorists or from foreign state adversaries who are either paying criminals or conducting operations themselves. Things in Europe are pretty tense right now, and all European security forces, whether they be military or government, need to be on pretty high alert. So, they work together, so they do a very good job, clearly. Like most terrorist attacks and other attacks are thwarted. But, yeah, it's kind of just continues to highlight the point that things are very tense right now. There's lots going on, and security needs to be at an all-time high. It's good to see that they thwarted the attack or the possibility of the attack, and hopefully they managed to roll up some other cells using information they gain from these people, whether that be through the people themselves or their electronic devices. And next, US President Donald Trump suggested on Thursday that the NATO alliance should weigh throwing Spain out of its membership over dispute about the Western European nations' lagging military spending. Members of the US-backed security alliance agreed in June to sharply increase their military spending to 5% of GDP, delivering on a major priority for Trump, who wants Europeans to spend more. However, Spain is the only country to not agree to this proposal. So what? I think it's highly unlikely that they're going to throw Spain out of NATO. Like, that would just be kind of silly at this point. They need more support for NATO, not less. I think this is more of just a way of Trump trying to pressure Spain to pull its own weight and just increase its military spending, to be completely honest. I don't really think there's any true possibility here that Spain would get kicked out of the alliance, as I think there's multiple other countries that would probably be first off the block to get chopped if we were to start cutting countries out of NATO. But yeah, it's just more of Trump's insane rhetoric when he meets with politicians in the Oval Office. It kind of works, right? He just scares people through insane rhetoric. It worked on NATO as a whole, so maybe it'll work on Spain, and maybe they will increase their spending, but it seems unlikely. And lastly, Russia said it would back US President Donald Trump's candidacy for the Nobel Peace Prize, said the state news agency TASS, who quoted a Kremlin aide on Friday. The winner of the 2025 prize will be announced at 9 a.m. GMT, but experienced watchers of the awards say it's highly unlikely to go to Trump. I think they mean today, so that's quite interesting. Russia has said repeatedly that it is grateful for Trump's efforts to end the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Zelensky said in remarks on Thursday that Kiev would nominate Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize if he managed to bring about a ceasefire. So what? It's so crazy how they're just using this idea of Trump getting the Peace Prize as like a carrot to try and win favor with Trump. They're not even the only countries. Tons of countries are doing that at this point, like openly saying it in the White House and posting about it online. But yeah, I think this is just Russia trying to win back a bit of favor with Trump, following a pretty stark shift in his rhetoric against the country. But yeah, I don't understand what they even mean by this. Like, they're grateful for Trump's efforts to end the war in Ukraine. Brother, the war could end. Turn around, leave. you're the fucking problem. I don't understand what Russia's just so, they're impressive in how well they can just ignore fact and just chat shit on the internet. Because I don't think I could say this with a straight face. This is just crazy. I mean, yeah, it seems highly likely that Trump is going to get the Peace Prize next year. I didn't realize that one came out today. It comes out in 45 minutes at the time of recording. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess he might not get it today, but it seems likely he will get it next year. It seems to be the only thing he really wants out of this presidency, which is fucking insane. But, yeah, who nominates him, how that all works, I don't know. But he's made it very clear he wants it. And, maybe they'll use it as a bit of a carrot to keep him on track for stopping the rest of these wars for the next 12 months. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you for listening to the Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again on Monday. See you.